Hello everybody out there.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Hey everybody, Hikes with Mike here. I'm coming at you today with a little bit of information on navigation on the trail. So I use GutHook personally on my phone, and it's just an amazing app that you can get. It costs like 30 to 60 bucks for the entire trail, and what it does is it tells you pretty much where the water is, what's going on with your water sources, where the campsites are, what your elevation is, and exactly where you are at on the trail. It'll track you through GPS, so you don't need service for the app, and it pretty much is just like a foolproof way of making sure, as long as you have a battery power and a phone, that you can stay on trail. And so last year when I went out on my section hike of the Pacific Crest Trail from Walker Pass to Tehachapi, I didn't have GutHook, and I felt very vulnerable, and I had to rely on some people that were hiking southbound with me in order to stay on the trail. The only way I was able to notice I came off a trail was footprints. I noticed that there weren't any footprints, and so I said, hey, we're off trail. I'd spent $350 on a little GPS tracker, and I spent another $100 on the Pacific Crest Trail just to find out that GutHook worked like 5 times better than my little Garmin that I had. And so I was really disappointed in that. And so I haven't brought the Garmin with me since, and it's good for other stuff, but I don't think it's really as good as GutHook is for being on the trail. And so when I got home, I started thinking, well, what happens if I run out of battery and my phone dies? I don't want to be in a situation like I was in my section hike, where I had to trust other people to make sure I got where I needed to go. And it was just an uncomfortable situation. I really didn't feel like I was actually taking care of myself. I felt like they had to take care of me. And so if you don't want that situation, I suggest get GutHook, and for a backup, I would go with the Pocket PCT. It's wrote by Paul Barnard, who is the developer of GutHook, and so this is basically a paper form of GutHook, and it gives you just, all of the stuff that's in towns, water warnings, landmarks, possible water caches, unreliable water caches, and just tons of stuff to help you get from Campo all the way to Manny Park. So if you are planning a through hike, or even a section hike, or a day hike, I suggest getting this book and getting GutHook. Alright, thanks everybody. Have a wonderful evening.